Dungeons of Dreadrock is a game inspired by the 1980s home computer games of the past. Go through 100 handcrafted levels into the ancient depths of Dreadrock Mountain. There is no character customization in Dungeons of Dreadrock. Instead, you take on the role of the sister who has decided to take it upon herself to venture into Dreadrock Mountain in search of her brother. Going against the wishes of the elders who claim that a woman should not be holding a weapon, she picks up her brother's sword, realizing that the gods will not smite her, and she journeys into the unknown in hopes of finding her brother and rescuing him. What is up, my dwellers of the interwebs? I'm Sora Synn, and welcome to my channel. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. And if you're watching this on TapTap.io or on the TapTap app, I hope you'll consider following my profile as well. Gameplay-wise, this game is a lot of fun. You have to slide your finger or mouse cursor across the screen in different directions in order to move your character around. You can also slide and hold down to move faster, but be careful doing that due to hidden traps and having to time moving into the correct tiles during puzzle traps. The game has a paid option, but as far as I can tell, that's only to pay to remove the ads, which I think is pretty reasonable. The ads don't show up in the first few levels, but they do end up showing up after you complete a level later down the line. But you can skip them, so it's not too annoying if you are unwilling or cannot pay for the full non-ad version of the game. I do love how the puzzles can be fairly challenging, but not too challenging that you may get disheartened and give up. The tip system is pretty nice. There are a set number of tips you can view, and they start off pretty light, but if you continue to read them, the tips will end up telling you how to progress in the game. I think it's nice that the game gives you the option to either just take a few tips and figure it out, or if you're truly frustrated and just want the answer already, you can get that too. I also got to give some props to the narrator as well. The way they narrate the story is pretty good and also pretty humorous at times. Visually, the game definitely reminds me of the classic games from the 80s and into the early 90s. It gives off that nostalgic vibe, and that's great because I know that's what the devs were trying to pull off. Even something as simple as having you tread bloody footprints after killing a goblin is a nice touch. The game has a lot going for it, both in gameplay and in the visuals. Overall, I'd say that Dungeons of Dreadrock is a great game. With 100 levels to fight through, you will not be bored with this game for a while. While the ads may get a tad annoying after a while, if you can manage a small payment to disable them, I highly recommend doing it. It will help the devs and also you by not having to deal with the ads anymore. So there you have it. That's my first impression on Dungeons of Dreadrock. Thank you for watching. I'm Sora Synn. Have a fantastic day. Feel free to follow me on all my socials. Links are all in the description and pinned comment below.